Forsyth, Big Night, Part 1, production number 99253, data recording 25/9/78, number 1. Take 1.
It's Bruce Forsyth's Big Night, and with Bruce tonight, America's sensational singing star, Bette Midler, Jimmy Edwards, Ian Lavender, and Patricia Brake in The Return of the Glums. Surprises and prizes as we play teletennis, Emu Mania with Rod Hull and Emu, and Britain's most dynamic disco dancers. Big money prizes on the £1,000 pyramid. Fun with our own fancy dresses and our 16 dazzling dancers, 32 feet.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed. Hey, he really washed. You know that he really washed. Washed my sins away. It was a happy day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Forsyth.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. How kind. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, children. Nice to see you. Nice! Well, what else could I say? But before we go any further, this is not a repeat. Which makes it different for a start, doesn't it? But I'm so thrilled because the ITV mafia have all got together to make sure that this show goes out at all the regions at all the same time, which is marvellous, you know, which is lovely. Are you receiving us in Grampian? That'll keep them happy. And, no, even the goats watch up there, but, come on, for goodness sake. I'm so thrilled about the whole thing, I've written a little song for the occasion. Would you like to hear it? No! These are my people. I don't know where you are. You may be near or far, so let's get the network together. It's Saturday night. You may be on your own, not even a telephone, so let's get the network together. It's Saturday night, it's a turn on, it's a party. Guess that's why I happen to feel so hale and hearty. Remember on ITV, we're the channel you get for free, so let's get the network together. Don't worry about the weekend weather, it's the big night in on ITV. I can't see you, but you can see me on the network every Saturday night. Get the whole of the network together tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Hey, you're lovely. Thank you. Well, now, it could be a very big night. And that's what the show's called, Bruce's Big Night. We had loads of titles for it. We were going to call it Saturday Night Fever Forsyth. And then somebody said, what a good idea to call it the Magnificent Saturday Extravaganza Bonanza. So we thought people might expect too much, and, you know, there's all kind of... I wanted to call it the Two Ronnies. Then they said, all the legal people said, no, it wouldn't, the trades description rag or whatever. So anyway, look, we had so many titles, in the end we decided to put them all in a hat, and we got Anthea to pick one out, and she did. 6 7/8. So we can't do that, it's too much like 3 2 1. Hasn't that caught on, 3 2 1, hasn't it? Do you like it? Yes, no taste. But... no, I'm so thrilled for Roy, you know, that Roy Rogers, to get him, to have... no, to make a comeback and without his horse. I'm thrilled for Roy, but you never mind, I'm here, you're all here. Only one thing missing, that's a little bit of red fern floating about the place. But she's going to cure that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet and greet Anthea.
Excited.
Are you excited?
Yes,
oh, good, that's nice, that's nice.
But, Bruce,
yes?
Should I...
No, don't phone your mother, for goodness sake. What?
I don't want to phone my mother.
Yeah.
Should I,
exercise the goldfish?
Oh, Bruce.
No, he's all right. I've fed him this morning and he hasn't drunk his water.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Come on.
But...
should I do a twirl?
No, don't do the twirl. It's an old hat. Oh, it's water under the bridge.
Under the...
and we're the other side of the Thames now anyway. Don't want to do that. You know, I mean, show the dress off, but do it a bit more showbiz.
Showbiz?
Yeah.
Ah.
You're not going to do that again. I tell you that, we're going to get the cameras to go round you.
It's very taxing on me.
Oh, I know, but I tell you what, it is a lovely dress.
Is it super?
It is a lovely dress.
Have you heard anything about the lace?
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, the wardrobe lady, she told me all that. She said that every piece of lace on that dress was made in the late 1800s.
It's true, it's true. In fact, it's nearly antique.
But Anthea, fancy wearing an old dress on a big night like this. It just doesn't make sense, does it?
Thank you, Bruce. I think I'll go and get the jokers.
Yeah, good idea, my darling. Off you go, then. Well, now... Also on the big night, Anthea does have 2 ladies in waiting. In fact, they've been hanging about all day. You will be seeing them flitting on and flitting off. So, ladies and gentlemen, do say hello to Michelle and Di. I call them ebb and flow. Well, we found them in a barge, sort of floating down the Thames, you know. And I felt sorry for... you see, I'm too good-hearted, aren't I? Yeah. Too good-hearted. But, ladies and gentlemen, our first game is a bit of fun. We've scoured the pubs and the clubs and factories of Great Britain, all amateur joke tellers, and they're just going to come along, make out they're standing at a bar with me and tell me a joke. So, could we have our first joker, please?
This is Andrew Philpott.
Philpott? Oh, can't you sleep at night? Can't you sleep at night?
He's 19 and comes from St Ives, Huntingdon, Cambridgeshire.
Yes.
He enjoys reading and going to Shakespeare's plays.
Oh, I love his plays. I love his plays. I wonder what his next will be.
Oh.
Him and that Errol Pinter. Anyway, look, thank you very much, Anthea, again, and welcome to the bar. And there we are. And you tell a lot of jokes to your mates?
Yeah, a few. Yeah.
Oh, good. Don't worry. He's got a lovely face, hasn't he? Lovely, got a comic face. Yeah, it's great. All right, away you go.
This bloke, he was a big fella, this was a big lad, and he was on his donkey, well, a horse, and he ran...
On his donkey. Cowboy on a donkey. Anyway, go on. Away you go. See, you're getting laughs already, you see. As long as you make mistakes, audience... I made a career out of making mistakes. Don't worry about that. They love it when you go wrong. All right? Yes?
He was on the horse, and he went...
He was on the horse, the donkey.
Going into Dodge City.
Going into Dodge City, yes.
And he tied his horse up outside the saloon.
Did he? Yeah.
And he went in, and he was a big fella.
Big fella. Oh, big fella. Oh.
6'12".
6'12".
Across his chest.
Across his chest.
It gets worse, don't worry. And he went in, and he went up to the bar.
He went up to the bar, yes.
It was a bit like this when he finished.
Yeah, a bit like this, yes, but better than this.
And
bigger.
He said, "A shot of red eye, please."
A shot of red eye, yeah.
And they said, "Yeah," because all the people were really you know.
Yeah.
Or the piano would stop.
Oh, yeah, because he's a big fella, 6 foot 12. Yeah. Shot a red eye. Yeah.
And he went out, and his horse wasn't there. Someone nicked his horse.
Nicked his horse? God, no. That's not funny in the West, is it? You're right, nicking your bike, but I mean, his horse is a different thing. Yes. Nicked his horse. So what did he do?
So he went back in.
Yeah.
And he said, if my horse ain't back out there, by the time I've had no shot of red eye,
yeah,
the same thing is going to happen here as happened in Dodge City.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got a bit worried,
yeah. Well, I should think so, yeah, yeah.
So anyway, he got another drop of red eye, and while he was drinking it, a bloke ran outside. And he came back in and he said, it's all right, mate, your horse is there. So he turned to walk out, and the bar all stood as one man to block his exit as he was going out.
The whole bar?
The whole
Everybody?
Bar. And they said, tell us, fella, what happened in Dodge City? He said, I had a bleeding walk home, didn't I?
Well, Andrew Philpott, great story. Let's have a look at the scores there. 14, 21, 29 and 37, I make it. Andrew Philpott, very well done as well. Lots of laughs in between. Great. And, well, will the next joker sign in, please? All right, then. And who have we got here?
And here we have Alan Flynn.
Oh, knew your dad, Errol, very well. What a swashbuckler he was. In fact, he did so much swashing, he wondered he had any buckle left. Oh. Yes, what a swashbuckler. Yes.
He's 21.
21, yes.
Single and lives in Fife.
Oh, love your bananas.
Oh.
It's not one, I always do that.
Scotland.
Lives in 5 bananas. Right, yes, guys.
Scotland.
Yes, Scotland. Yes. And what else?
He's a computer programmer and has a pet dog called Shauna.
Oh, a Shauna. That's an unusual name for a dog. Do you ever bath it?
Sometimes.
Yeah, all together now. He has a Shauna bath. There you are, you see, you've got nothing to follow, have you? Anybody can follow that rotten joke. Thank you, Anthea. Lean up against the bar there. Do you go out drinking much in a pub and tell jokes?
Well, it's...
Like the shoes. Are you a diver? Right there, right. OK, then, yes. Nice with the blue. Anyway, go on. Away you go.
It's a new fashion.
You're right. Alan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, good. Go on.
Well, there was this, an oil field in Texas.
Oil field in Texas, yes.
And one of the wells went up on fire.
The wells went up on fire?
Yeah.
Yes,
Caught fire.
Yes.
So there's flames everywhere, you know, hundreds of feet in the air.
Flames, yes.
Fire everywhere.
Yes, yes.
And the poor guy who owned the oil well was a wee bit worried about this, so he decided to phone up Red Adair, the guy who puts out all the fires.
Red Adair?
Somebody Adair.
Yeah. We're with you. Yeah.
So he phoned up this guy, and...
Don't laugh at your own jokes, for goodness sake.
Somebody's got this.
That's the spirit, Alan. You come out with one, yes. One more like that and you're off. Right. Don't you dare ad-lib with genius. Go on. Away you go, son. Right.
Anyway, this Adair chap, he was too dear.
Too dear?
Yes.
Not a dear. Too dear.
Yeah, that means expensive.
Oh, yes, a dear. No, dear. Every time I go to Scotland, I need an interpreter, don't you worry.
So anyway,
yes.
He said, can you put me on to somebody who's a wee bit less expensive?
Oh, yes.
So, I said, yeah, there's this fella called Paddy who does it on the cheap, you know?
Yeah. Irishman.
So,
yeah, it could be. Yeah, they're in all the jokes. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Anyway, so he phones up this fella and said, how much do you do it for? Oh, $4,000 a day plus £100 for each of my men. Dollars for each of my men. So he said, that's fair enough. Come along as soon as you can make it, you know?
Yeah.
So they're standing watching this huge fire, flames everywhere. And all of a sudden you hear ding-a-ling-a-ling. And on the horizon, this fire engine coming along at about 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So it goes speeding right past where they're standing, straight into the heart of the fire. Funny. And all of a sudden, all these Irishmen jump out with their wellies on, you know, leaping about. And...
Yeah.
And within about 5 minutes, the fire is out. which is great. And so the fella rushes over with the money. Here you are, wonderful. I love your technique. Tell me what you're going to do with your money. Says, well, sir, to tell you the truth, the first thing I'm going to do is buy a set of brakes for the bloody fire engine.
Very good. Very good. Could we have a score, please? 25, 35, I think that's it's 15, 25, 35, 44. Well done. Well done indeed, Alan. Now, thank you very much indeed. And could we have the next joker? And it's Joker Ampere.
And this is Anthony Cuthbert.
Oh, Anthony Cuthbert, yes.
From Scunthorpe.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And he's a postman.
A postman? Oh, yes, really? Yeah. Work for Tommy Steele.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Iron and steel.
And you're a postman?
Yes.
And your name's
right.
Anthony Cuthbert, yes.
Yeah,
Any letters after your name?
Not yet. Before.
Not before you. I bet there are, yeah. What else about him?
He's married with 3 children.
Yeah, and you didn't deliver them yourself, did you?
No, no.
No, fine. He's a postman, you see, he's a postman. Yeah, don't mark me, dear. I'll mark you for life in a minute. Right, what about...
And he also loves singing.
Oh, you're not the singing postman. Have you got a light, boy? Have you got a light?
No, not
We'd like
that
you to
one.
do a
No,
joke.
no, no.
Tony, thank you for being with us. Thank you, Anthea. Just lean up against there. Face a little bit more around that way so the look will be on the slant, you see. OK, then. Now, you got a joke?
I have, yeah.
Good. Is it one of your favourites?
It's the only one.
It's his only one. All right, then. Away you go, Tony, and relax. Just make you're among friends. Right, away you go.
Well, I was coming home from the pub one night and I
Yes?
was taking a stroll through the cemetery, taking a shortcut home.
Shortcut, yeah, shortcut.
Shortcut,
Shortcut home.
Lincolnshire.
Scunthorpe, yes.
That's right.
Yes.
And I come across this chap knelt by a gravestone.
Oh,
He
yes.
was knelt down there crying his eyes out. He says, "Why did you have to die? Why did you have to die?" I says, "What's the matter? Is it your wife that's died?" "Oh, no, why did you have to die? Why did you have to die?"
Do it again, do it again. I think you're getting them now, you're getting them. You've got to pull them along, you see, you've got to play them like fish. Right. Why did you have to die? Yes,
He says, "Was it your best friend?" No. I says,
No,
Was it
yeah.
was it your brother? Was it your sister? No. Why did you have to die? Why did you have to die? I says, "Well, if it wasn't your brother and wasn't your sister, was it your sweetheart?" No.
Why do you have to die? Yes.
Your best friend, your
Yes.
brother, your sister, your mother, your father.
Yeah.
No.
Come there round it.
Why did you have to die?
Yeah, I know you. Why did you have to die? Yes. Where did you
I'm
get
getting
it?
I'm getting a bit fed up with this.
Yeah, I'm getting fed up with the bloody joke as well.
If it wasn't your brother, it wasn't your
Well,
sister.
it's a fly, isn't it? Yeah, go on.
Who the heck was it? The wife's first husband!
Yes. On the knee. Score, please, score. 8, 9, 17, 24, 32, 39. A good score, very good score. Anthony Cuthbert. Well done, you son. Right down there. Well, now. Looking back, I think our winner tonight, and a very worthy winner indeed, was Alan Flynn with 44 points. There we are. There we are. And Ed is bringing us on this. Actually, it's Di, really, but there we are. This gold comedy mask, which is yours for the keeping, all sort of engraved and all that kind of thing for you. And for our losers, we do have this silver tragedy mask, but all very, very well done. Thank you again, Di, but that isn't the end, is
No,
it?
and Michelle's going to show us a lovely music centre, 3-wave radio, stereo units, as well as playing your records.
Well done. Super. Lovely. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, in the next few weeks, Rod Hull and Emu will be popping up in some very unusual places. But before they go on this safari, let's welcome Emu and his right-hand man, Rod Hull.
viewers. All right. Now, you all right? There. Thank you very much, Bruce. It wasn't as bad as all that, was it? Thank you ever so much, Bruce. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, something very special, because what I'm going to do tonight... Just pay attention. Is I'm going to put this bird into a deep, hypnotic trance. Now, pack it up. Just behave yourself. Ready? Here we go. You... Stop it. Let go, you fool. Now do it properly. You are feeling sleepy. You are in a deep, deep sleep. Come on. There's no laughing matter. He's got awful breath he has. Now, come on, Paul. Now, do it properly. Look me straight in the eye. No. You... I've done it. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I've actually hypnotised this emu. And when he's like this, I can do anything I like with him. This is because he is completely hypnotised. What I'm going to do... What I'm going to do first, ladies and gentlemen... Now, you must pay attention here, because when I take... This is a very difficult trick. Oh, yes, he is. Well, I'll prove to you he is completely hypnotised. You see, emus aren't very strong, normally. They smell strong. But they aren't strong. But because he's hypnotised, I shall turn him into a very strong emu. You will be very, very strong. Look at that. Solid as a rock, that is. He now thinks he's very strong as a girder in a building. Can't shake that. To prove to you how strong he is under hypnosis, I'll place a 500-pound weight in his mouth for 25 minutes. Right. Grab the weight, please. Right. Thank you. I've got it. Get off. What are you doing up there?
I'm not stupid, mate. He's got all the others. I'm not stupid. I've seen what he's done to some of my dear friends in the business. I mean, look what he did to Michael Parkinson. Mind you, he deserved it, but I mean... You know, all my other friends, but not me. I'm too cute up here, son.
Actually, that's not a bad idea, Bruce.
Yes.
Because he does get people into trouble.
Of course he does.
Especially me.
Yeah.
On the bus today, come in here.
Yeah.
We're sitting upstairs, weren't we? And the ticket inspector got on.
Yeah.
And he grabbed hold of his puncher.
Oh, Joe. He did?
In his beak.
No.
And he twisted it.
Oh, Rod, that's terrible.
And he broke it off.
Good gracious.
The bit fell on the floor. And then he went right up his greatcoat and I was chucked off the bus. Me. They blamed me
well, you
for
see,
it.
that's a trouble. Hey, look, you better come in here as well.
Yeah,
You
good
know what I
idea.
mean?
Yes, I think
Because
I will.
you're safe, you're
I can
away
be
from
safe
it, you know
with
what I mean?
Yes, quite right.
Get out of the way of it.
Yeah. Can you shut the door,
Right,
Bruce?
that's it, good, okay.
Right.
No, not me.
You've got his head.
Yeah, but I didn't mean him to come in as well.
It's your fault now, isn't it? Now,
He's not getting his beak up my trouser leg. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, it had to happen. And we're so excited that it's happening right here. Yes, it's Disco Mania. It started with John Travolta, and now it's happening here on television. And here tonight, from all over Britain, the 42 finalists in the first United Kingdom Disco Dancing Championship. Finalists who will go from here to the Empire Ballroom, Leicester Square, and to be judged by a panel of pop stars and choreographers. And they will select the best 15, who you will see next week doing their own individual thing. It could be a very exciting few weeks, you know, to find, you know, the John Travolta or the John Travoltess. Oh, not much difference. Of the United Kingdom. So keep watching. Every week we're going to sort of whittle it down. I love a whittle down, you know. I suppose it's because I find it so difficult to whittle up. Just a thought. Anyway, now to another game. Ladies and gentlemen, telly-tennis. Now, you probably played this in a club or a pub. And, you know, you probably sort of got one of these games at home, you know, the little bat side to side on your television screen going bing, bong, bing, bong. Anyway, you know, instead of getting into a great big verbal barrage, let us demonstrate for you. I'm now going to play Anthea a game of telly-tennis.
I can't.
All right, darling? Well, you have for about 4 hours, but there we Oh, what a time we're having. Right, so we're all ready now, and it's the first one who gets 10, and I'll move over to the microphone, you see what happens. You see, if I go, I'm going to say Anthea, I'm going to say Anth, and you'll be saying...
Bruce, Bruce, Bruce.
That's like me in the morning. My one's working lovely, my side. Up and down like a jumping cracker. All right, then, so can yours move? Come on, darling, try.
Right, OK.
Go on.
Well,
right?
where's the ball?
Right, all right, then, we're going to start play from now. Oh, good.
Bruce. Bruce.
And you see, it's a lot of fun to play. It really is, once you get to play it. But we now like to welcome two special coach trips to our show. First of all, over there, Seven Oaks. Welcome, Seven Oaks. We're lovely to have you here. They've picked out somebody to represent them. And over there we have, from Crayford, we have the St John's Ambulance Brigade. You just stand there, so opposite Jennifer. Hello, my dear, first of all. And you are?
Maudie Taylor.
Oh, Maudie. Oh, yeah. We said hello earlier on. Maudie Taylor. And you work for the post office, the telephone exchange. There's 29 in your party.
No, 43.
Oh, I thought you gave me a wrong number. You gave me a wrong number. Anyway, never mind, Maudie. Thank you for being with us, representing Seven Oaks. And you are, sir?
Cyril Bushell.
Cyril. Wait, somebody told me about you earlier on. Haven't you got a yeah, because it linked up. You've got a mother called Maud.
That's it. Yeah.
Maud, who's 95 years. Somebody told me before this. She's 95 years of age.
95
and she's been a fan of mine all her life.
That's it. Yeah.
Somebody told me before the show. I couldn't believe it. Well, Maud, go into the garden. If I'm not in there in 2 days, start without me. Anyway, off we go, Maud, and you've been seeing how we play this game, so I'll be putting the ball in a moment. It's the first one to get 10 will win. Now, if you do win, Maudie, what would you like as a prize? Because we did ask you before the show, because as it's a group of people, what did you really want?
Well, a television for our restroom.
A television set for your restroom?
Yeah.
Well, it will be a colour. It'll be a portable colour television, which has got a nice big screen on it. It's not really that portable. And what would you like over there, Cyril?
Well, we would like the stretcher bed, like for the ambulance.
For the ambulance, so that will be good, put to very practical and very good use.
That's it.
Well, that's a lovely thought. Beautiful. All right then, so we're all ready to play, so get ready. You are on the left here, Cyril.
That's it.
You see, every time you move there, and you, the same thing there. And don't forget, you can control it. Now, do you want to be ooh or ah? You want to say ooh or ah?
Ooh.
You'll be a ooh, and you'll be a ah. Because it does help control it better. OK, then start play from now.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
But I do have a little consolation prize. Here's £40 for a fish supper on the way out. Don't laugh. You can stop at any fish shop you like. All right, then, have a bit of skate or something like that on us. But well done, Seven Oaks, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, my darling. And there's Cyril. Well, it was a close game. I'll tell you what. We've played it a lot here, but actually you've done the best game we've had so far, because it did have a lot of excitement, especially at the end. And anyway, Cyril Bushell, Crayford St John's Brigade, there it is. We hope it'll, you know, do a lot of good for a lot of people.
It will do.
You know, but not too quickly. You know, not too many. But anyway, congratulations, Crayford. Thank you again, Cyril. All right. Thank you very much indeed. Lovely. Well done, Cyril. I can see them all on that stretcher going home tonight. Anyway, don't go away. There's more games to play.
Bruce Forsyth, Big Night, number 1, part 2, production number 99253, data recording 25/9/78, take 1. 1, Part 2, production number 99253, data recording 25/9/78, take 1.
Welcome back. Thank you. And now it's the fancy dress game. We've asked 6 ladies to pretend they're going to a fancy dress party and to make their dresses as original as possible. This we hope they've done, and now we're going to meet our 6 ladies. First of all, we have Miss Fleet Street. Miss Tea and Crumpets. Miss Post Office Tower. Miss Intercity. Miss Upstairs, Downstairs. And finally, Miss Spaghetti Junction. There we are. Well, thank you, ladies, for all being here. Now, first of all, Miss Fleet Street, your vital statistics are 3626 and see page 3. Your hobbies are lining drawers and pulling out your supplement. In your spare time, you like a Daily Mail, but no Observer. Your ambition is to increase your circulation. And your real name is?
Sandra.
Sandra, well, thank you very much for being here, Sandra. Now, what I want you to do is a little test. What I want you to do is make out that you're a news vendor selling papers, you know, at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. All right, then?
Extra, extra, read all about it. £10 to win on Bruce's show.
£10 to win? Oh, £10. Good, thanks a lot. Thank you very much indeed, my darling. Now, moving along to Miss Tea and Crumpets. Hello. Miss Tea and Crumpets, your vital statistics are 36, 28, and 1 for the pop. Your hobbies are perforating, and your ambition is to be Crumpet of the Month. And your real name is, my dear?
Jean.
What? Jean. Oh, hi, Jean. Hi, Jean. Come on. Now, my darling, what we'd like you to do, there's some tea in that pot. What we want you to do is fill that cup full of tea. All right, then? Never mind the crumpets. All right, then, off you go. Yes. A good... no, it's all right, darling. Yes, a good try. Well done. Who thought of that? Right. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, dear. Moving along now to Miss Post Office Tower. Your vital statistics are 36, 28, and sorry, wrong number. And your hobbies are dropping parcels marked fragile and shooting yellow birds on telephone wires. Yes. And your real name is? Angela. Angela what, darling?
Angela.
Right. And what we want you to do is we want you to do an impression of a phone, you know, a phone number being rung. And we want the voice of the speaking clock. There you go.
Burr, 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 burr. At the first stroke, it will be 3.56 and 2 seconds. Ding, ding, ding.
Very good. Very good, my love. Yes. Absolutely super. Well done. And now moving to Miss Intercity, and thank you for that lovely look you gave into the camera. That could win you points. Your Miss Intercity, your vital statistics are 36, 26 and cancelled due to shaft shortages. And in your spare time, you guess is the age of British Rail pork pies. Which must be quite nice. And your ambition is to do what you like while the train is standing in the station. Which I suppose is up to you. Yes, your real name is what, my darling?
Mary Vannet.
Middy?
Mary.
Oh, Mary. Oh, you're from Scotland?
Yes.
Oh, Mary Vannet.
Yes.
Barnet.
Barnet.
Barnet. And where are you from?
Dundee, Scotland.
Oh, yeah, well, I knew that. Tell that, yes.
Dundee.
I know, yeah, it is in Scotland. Always has been. Right. And we want you to do an announcement, a train announcement, and then we want you to do an impression of the train leaving the station. But the train announcement first. All right, then? Make out you're in a station.
Will all passengers please board the London train? It is now leaving platform 4.
It's a train with shoes on. All right, dear, all right, it's fine. Well done indeed, my darling. Now, Miss Upstairs, Downstairs, vital statistics, 36:28, and dinner is served. Your ambition is more upstairs and less downstairs. Is it? And your real name is what, my darling?
Sheila.
Sheila what?
Right.
Sheila Wright. I see. Where are you from, Sheila?
Folkestone.
From Folkestone. All right. Then now, what we want you to do, we want you to do a very upstairs voice, very posh, very much like that, and a very downstairs voice, and then go from one to the other as quick as you can. All right, then? So away you go. Go on.
May we have tea now, please, Rose? Yes, Mum. Sorry about that, Mum. Forgot me hanky.
Well, like that Rose and all that. Good evening, Miss Spaghetti Junction. Vital statistics, 36:28, and services 3 miles. And in your spare time, you explore underpasses, and your ambition is to find your way out of Birmingham. That's a very good ambition to have. Now, your real name?
Anne Molesworth.
Oh, yes, that's fine. There's something very regal about you, I heard. Is that right?
Oh, well, yes. Yes, I'm Lady Anne Molesworth, but...
You're a real lady?
Well,
I can do that with a box all up your nose. Are you really? What?
Yes, really. I try to be.
Are you really?
Funny how short he looks on TV, isn't he?
You must have a fat set. Start that with me, Lady Muck. Right. Now then, what we want you to do, we want you to make out it's the rush hour and all the traffic noises and all that sort of thing and finish up with a bit of a traffic jam.
Oh,
all right,
yes,
then?
I see. Yes, it's right.
Boom.
Oh, look what he's done. What was that?
Yeah, but what was a donkey doing on a motorway, dear? E-R, E-R?
Well, how should I know?
Anyway, and it was, wasn't it? Thank you very much indeed. But now, here we are. Nearly slipped over the tea, but there they are, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you are going to be our judge and our jury, our studio audience. We have a little thing that's going to operate to sort of register your applause. We call it our Windicator. All right? I know, Windicator, dear. Yeah, give her a heartburn. Anyway, so what we want you to do, we want you to judge them on personality and, the originality of costume and entertainment value. So, first of all, applause for Miss Fleet Street. There we are, and that was about the 60 mark. Was it 64? Well done. Sandra Revel. Is that right? Oh, bags more for everyone. Should have done that earlier on. We've got us off to a good start. Anyway, Miss Tea and Crumpets, applause, please. Jean Gosling, that is. 67, well done, Jean. So you're in the lead. Miss Post Office Tower. Very good. Oh, that was 80, so was it? 80, oh, 82. Well done, Angie from Devon. The Miss Post Office Tower. Oh, sorry, yes. No, it's Miss Intercity. Sorry, Miss Intercity. Very good as well. What was that? Oh, 74, not quite as good. Miss Upstairs, Downstairs. Around about the 60s. Oh, 70, that was 70. And Miss Spaghetti Junction. That sounded quite good. What was that? 78. So I think our winner is Miss Post Office Tower, Angie Hartnell. Well done, madame. Very well done indeed. Oh. There we are. And you have won, darling, that lovely stereo music centre. All right, then? It really is beautiful. All right, then? Sorry. I mean, stand with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who prefer your games a little more that market, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the man who presents the £1,000 pyramid game, Mr. Steve Jones.
Thank you. Thank you, Andy. My career has reached a new peak.
Steve,
Yes.
for those of us here and those of us, all of us at home who don't know or haven't seen the game before, would you like to sort of explain briefly a little about it?
Sure. Well, it's very, very simple, Anthea, actually. There are two pyramids. There's a small one and a big one. Forget the big one for the moment. There are two teams, 4 people, 2 celebrities, and 2 members of the public, and they battle it out. It's a battle of wits. There are words to spot, words to guess. The more words they get right, the more money they make. Unfortunately, at the end of round 2, we lose a couple, but those who won go to the middle, sit in front of the big pyramid, and that's their chance, possibly, to win £1,000. Okay?
Ah, fine, I see. Steve, what happens after the...
After the,
Steve,
what?
can we play the game?
I'm on my way.
Thank you.
It's the £1,000 pyramid, and here's your guide up that slippery slope, Steve Jones.
Thank you, LWT, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fastest quiz on the air, where our contestants talk against the clock and they think like fury as they make a bid to win that major prize on the pyramid, of course, £1,000. Let's go meet our first contestant tonight, and he is Paul Campion from London. He's a buyer for a retail store, and his celebrity partner, a very fine actress and a lovely young lady too, Miss Lisa Goddard. Paul's opponent in going for that money tonight is Debbie Cochran, and she's from Chigwell in Essex. She's a fashion assistant, and her celebrity partner is the man who makes the most difficult job on television look so easy. Will you welcome chat show host Mr. Russell Harty? So, those are the teams, and these are the categories on the pyramid tonight. Don't forget, there are 7 words in each category. Everyone that's guessed correctly, you hear a sound like this. And a flagrant breach of the regulations causes this. That's right. The more points that are accrued over there, of course, the more money is won for each team. After the initial 2 games, the team who's then scored the maximum number of points, or the largest number of points, I should say, then goes on to have a crack at that big grand prize. Indeed, it is a grand, £1,000. And, of course, that's not all. We have our regular secret square. Which one is it tonight? Well, we don't know, but should it be revealed, you not only see it on your screen, but you'll also hear this sound. And tonight's extra special prize is this. It's a fridge, really. Opens up, looks very nice too, doesn't it? And, well, it's not just a fridge because the bottom half is a freezer. Indeed, it's a fridge freezer, ample room for all the things you need to keep cold, like a cup of British Rail tea. So, let's go on to our first game, and it's Lisa, you to choose the category, please.
A double identity.
Double identity it is. People or things that come in pairs. That's the clue. People or things that come in pairs. 7 of them, and you've got 30 seconds from now.
You wear them on your feet.
Shoes.
2 children.
Twins.
In your face, you see through them.
Eyes.
You eat Chinese food with them.
Chopsticks.
You wear them on your legs.
Gaiters.
Women wear them.
Culottes.
No.
Trousers.
No, made of nylon or silk.
Stockings.
They're comedy team.
Laurel and Hardy.
No, seaside resort in up north.
Eric Morecambe and Ernie Mars.
Yes. You Spanish play them.
Castanets.
Wonderful! Maximum mark! That's very good indeed. Is Mr. Campion a future champion, we ask ourselves? Well, he's got 7 there. Let's go over to Russell and get your first category, please.
On and off.
Oh, on and off. How awfully posh are you?
Is there a fridge in it?
No, sorry. Oh, well, it could be a hot one. Things you get on and off. That's your clue. Things you get on and off. 7 of them and 30 seconds, Russell. Away you go.
It's got 2 wheels and you pedal it and down.
Bicycle.
Moving staircase that goes up.
Escalator.
You fly in it.
Plane.
If you're Turkish, and in a fairy story, you get on it and it drifts over land.
Flying carpet.
Something to do with abracadabra. Not a flying car.
A magic carpet.
Right. You wear a head thing and do it on the south bank with a pair of roller.
Oh, skating.
Yeah, no.
Skateboarding.
Yes. You get on. You drive round. You pay money into it, and then the man drives. I've finished it.
So 5 playing 7 as we reverse the roles. and we turn the monitors round. Paul, could you choose the next category, please?
Rags to riches.
Rags to riches. And it drops. Rags to riches, and as I say, sometimes these categories can be deceptive. Your clue, things in Cinderella. Things in Cinderella. 7 of them, and 30 seconds. Away you go.
You do them up on the front.
Buttons.
What you travel in, made of gold.
A coach.
You wear it on your foot.
Glass slipper.
Magic.
Wand.
Very late at night. Very,
Midnight. Ugly sisters.
very large vegetable.
Marrow. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin it is. Well done. That's all 7. So, same as the campion's the champion, see young Lees, but it's easy to please her. Russell, what are you going to do about that?
We're going to go home because we can't win.
You've still got to go for a large amount of money.
They've rehearsed all this. I don't believe in it. We're doing winner. Winner take.
Well done too. A fortuitous choice, I should say, because it's probably the wrong word, but it sounds nice. You go, of course, now for the extra prize as well. You have to guess this time, Russell. You've got to get all 7 right. So
we shall.
You can. And indeed. Things to do with winning is your clue. Things to do with winning is your clue. 7 of them. All right? 7 of them. And 30 seconds starting from now.
When you hit a ball, you score it in football.
Go.
Eyes down.
Housey.
No. 22, legs 11. When you run somewhere, you...
Pass.
If you get an award in America for a film, you get a...
Oscar.
When you pass a certain thing to go to a secondary school, you get a...
11 plus.
Another name.
Exam.
Something to do with the boat.
Race.
Oh, here we are. Let us see, ladies and gentlemen, our winner, in fact, is Paul Campion with a maximum of 14 points. You're a good team, though.
It's only a game. It's only a game.
Well, it's only a game, and indeed, Debbie, you do walk away with £70, so congratulations. And how about some plaudits and some commiseration for our losing team? Well done. Thank you very much for being Russell. Don't stay there for a moment, please, because we're coming over now, too. And I said, well, it was a bit of a joke at the beginning, Mr. Campion's going to be the champion, but you've turned out to be there.
Well...
Well done. Well, you have maximum points there of 14, of course, but we start with a clean slate now when we go into the centre over there. Who is going to describe and who's going to guess?
Lisa's going to describe.
Fine. So let's go into the middle now and play the major £1,000 pyramid game. Come on, let's go. So, Lisa sits down there. Paul, make yourself at home, feel comfortable. If you'd like to look round over your shoulder now, because you won't be able to do that for quite some time. There you have 6 squares. They're revolving squares, in fact, and upon one face of each square there, a phrase will appear. It's up to Lisa then to describe it to you, Paul, and for you to try and guess as near as you possibly can what that phrase is. If you get it right, you win money and hear the sound again. And if there's a break in the rules, and it's only really Lisa who can cause a breach of the regulations, you hear this again. Now, I can see what you're doing, because you know already you mustn't use your hands, right? She's got her legs crossed and the hands there tightly underneath, so no descriptive use of the hands, no reading of the words which are on the board there. And, of course, if you do misunderstand something, all you have to do is keep looking at it until you do understand. But don't hesitate for too long, because time is of the essence here, and you must say pass if you're getting stuck and move on to the next one.
Yes.
Well, the money you could win, let me just tell you that. Forgot to tell you your prizes. £150, 3 lots of 50 across the bottom, 2 lots of 100 in the centre, and right at the top there, £200. That's a maximum of £550. But if you get all 6 right, we'll add £450 to that, and that will give you the grand jackpot, the pyramid top prize of £1,000, OK? So I think we're all set to play the game now. There's not much else I can tell you, except I wish you luck. I know everybody at home and indeed here in the audience got their fingers crossed for you, and you've got 60 seconds starting from now.
Top of the body.
Head.
Various...
above the shoulder.
No, various...
Hair.
Of the top of the body.
Eyes in the... features of the face.
Different...
parts of the face.
Top of the body. As you said,
chest.
Top of the body.
Face.
No.
Top of the...
No, different bits.
Organs.
Go to the next one. Pass. Hello, cheeky tops. Hello, Ernie. Hello, Ernie. Oh, making people laugh.
Things that a comedian might say.
Seaside Resort.
Things a comedian might say.
Seaside Resort. And Ernie. Seaside Resort
Morecambe.
and Ernie.
Morecambe.
Hello, Ernie.
Morecambe.
Hello, Ernie.
Things Ernie Morecambe might say.
Yes. Balsa, pine.
Types of wood.
Newspapers, books.
Things you read.
Newspapers, books, ink on page, writing.
Oh. You were, in fact, so close because he got to head and then you sort of digressed and went on to the face, and it was parts of the head. You almost got that. If you look round, Paul, and look at the board there, you'll see that on this part of the game, we've actually only come up with £100. But I'll tell you what we do, because you did so well in the first part, you got maximum points of 14. We'll make it £10 for each point of the first part of the game, so we'll give you £140. How's that? Would that be fair enough?
Very much indeed.
Good. Let's go and get the money now.
Bruce Forsyth's Big Night, Part 3, production number 99253, data recording 26/9/78, take 1.
Welcome back. In the 1950s, one of the most popular radio shows was a show called Take It From Here, in which we used to meet the wonderful Glum family. Well, now, I used to love it. In fact, it was so funny one night, I never forget, I nearly fell out my high chair. I dropped my rusk. And I got such a smack. Mind you, I deserved it. I was 28 at the time. And, anyway, never mind all that. Let's go over now to the public bar of Mr. Glum's local somewhere in London.
All right, gents, drink up. Fine, gentlemen, please. You look very pensive tonight, Mr. Glum. Pretty quiet you've been.
Yes, Ted, I've been musing.
Well, you never do anything else.
Not boozing, musing. Harking back, you see. You know my boy Ron, don't you?
Was he the one who came in here wearing the white skid lid?
Yes, but it isn't the white skid lid. His mother was given an haircut and she jammed the pudding basin down too tight, you see. Well, he's got this girlfriend, F, you see.
Oh, yeah? They're going steady?
Steady, practically motionless. And that's what I was musing about, you see. It's exactly 7 years ago tonight that Ron and F first met. Give us another brown, will you, Ted? Thank you. Not too much head on it. Yes. 7 years ago, today, to the night, Ron and I were just coming back from seeing the new Ava Gardner at the local. Thank you, Ted. Shut the door behind you, Ron.
Yes, Dad.
Not too much noise. Your mother's had a bath and gone upstairs to bed. You can tell by the wet footprints coming out of the kitchen. Let's go in and have a bit of a warm. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. I must say that Ava Gardner's a bit of a number, isn't she?
Yes, Dad?
What have you got on your head?
My cap, Dad?
No, Ron, it is not your cap.
Hey?
Somehow or other, on your head, you have got a fluffy pink Angora beret with a pom-pom.
Pom-pom? Pom-pom.
Pom-pom?
Pom-pom.
Oh, we can't stand here sounding like a couple of Beaufort guns. You see what you've done, can't you? You see what you've done? You've picked up the hat in the seat next to you in the cinema. That hat belongs to whoever was sitting next to you. Can you remember who it was, Ron?
Oh, Dad. Don't think it was a girl.
Well, it certainly wasn't a Seaforth Islander. Of course it was a girl. Obviously it was a girl.
Dad, that means I was sitting next to a girl.
Ron, you're trembling. You've gone all over Twitter. Ron, sit down. Oh, Ron, you are the most painfully shy boy. The mere mention of a girl, the back of your neck glows red like a night watchman's brassiere. Ron, are you afraid of girls?
Yes, Dad. Whenever I meet a girl, I don't know what to do. I just pull my cap down over my eyes and hope she'll go away.
Oh, Ron.
I never know what to say.
Oh, well, what to say, that's the easiest part. I mean, there's hundreds of acceptable phrases. Do you come here often?
I live here, Dad.
I'm trying to explain the technique, how to break the ice, you see. You could say, like, shall I go and fetch you a cold lemon drink? Or you could say, I find the company here rather boring. Let us take a walk in the shrubbery. Stuff like that. Do you get it wrong?
No, Dad.
Well, try and remember, Ron. I mean, how can you get married and have kids if you don't like going near girls?
I'll think of something.
Now, it's up to me as a father to give you some sort of a start. I've got to get you over this. Ron, I think I know the way. This act is fate knocking at the door. Give me my bowler over.
Yes, Dad. What's your bowler over, Dad?
Give me over my bowler, I'm going out. I'm going to that cinema to find out if somebody's telephoned to say they've lost his berry. And if they've left their name and address, and if I can get her meeting up with you, our troubles might be over, Ron, my boy.
Dad? No, Dad, don't go. Dad? Dad, don't go, Dad! I don't want to meet no girl, Dad! Dad, come back! He heard me.
Excuse me, but are you the gentleman in the cinema to whom I sat next to?
It's a girl! Go away, I'm all alone!
It's about your cat!
My cat?
Yes. You left it under the seat when you left. I saw your address inside, so I took the liberty of bringing it round.
Oh.
I do hope you were up.
Up what?
I haven't got you out of bed, I mean.
Oh. Did you say that I was the one who was sitting next to you?
Yes.
You must be the one who was sitting next to me.
Well, yes. That's right.
You better come in.
Come in? Oh. Well, yes, I am rather soaked. Yes, perhaps I should dry off a bit. Thank you.
Through here.
Weren't you with the stout gentleman who kept blowing down his straw during the lessons?
Yeah, that's my dad.
He must be awfully good company. Shall I sit on the sofa?
If you like. Excuse me. Do you come here often?
I don't know. Dad didn't tell me what came next.
You know, I hope you don't mind my mentioning this, but in the pictures I could only see you profile. I thought you were much darker skinned.
I'd been eating a choc ice.
You like eating in the pictures, don't you? I could hear.
Well, I mean, only an apple and a few mixed nuts and my chewing gum and a choc ice during the advert.
I like eating in the pictures too.
Do you? What's your favourite flavour of the month?
Neapolitan.
That's mine as well.
Is it? Well, isn't that strange? There's me just happening to find your cap and then it turns out that we both like Neapolitan ice cream. Makes your shiver run up and down your spine, doesn't it?
If you have enough of it.
I don't believe I mentioned it, but my name's Eth.
Eth.
How about yours?
No, mine isn't.
See if I can guess what your name is. You look like a Charlie to me.
My name is Ron.
Oh, that's nice. It's masculine, isn't it?
No, it's Glum, Ron Glum.
Well, Ron, I mustn't miss my bus. I'm afraid I must be off.
Oh, no, Eth.
No? Oh.
Why don't you wait until my dad comes back before you be off? The phone.
Hello? Hello, Ron. This is your father, Mr. Glum, speaking. Ron, I found out the name of the party what left that up behind in the cinema, and Ron, it's the daughter of a very wealthy family.
She's here now, Dad.
She's what?
Because of the rain. There was a little bit she wanted to dry off.
Ron, put her on the line.
Well, she won't dry there, Dad.
Ron, I wish to speak to the party.
You're not able to... Heth? My dad would like to speak to you.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Glum. How do you do?
Oh, how do you do? This is Mr. Glum, Esquire. May I say how much I regret the very regrettable incident of the mix-up of the respective tipfers? Would you deign to vouchsafe us having a cup of tea with us tomorrow?
Oh, that is nice, I'm sure. Yes, I'd like to.
Oh, splendid. Shall we say 4 for 4:30?
4 for 4:30?
Well, the kitchen clock's a half hour slow. Ron, don't sit there mooning. Your rich girlfriend will be here any minute. Help me set the table. Oh, Ron, when that cinema manager told me the name of the girl what owned that beret, none other than the Miss Partington, daughter of the owner of the biggest chain of grocery stores in the home counties. Must be the biggest, over 150 branches. I mean, I know that for a fact. We owe money at 100 of them. And we've got her fancying you, Ronnie boy. Now, if you play your cards right, no member of the Glum family need ever want for cocoa and biscuits again.
Dad,
now, I want you to behave yourself. Be sure you make a good impression. That'll be her now. Action stations. Oh, come on, let her in.
Oh. Hello, Eth.
Oh.
empty-handed, so I brought a block of ice cream. Ron, it's near Loppiton.
Boy, it's our flavour.
And I bet I know where that ice cream came from, eh? None other than a certain grocery store, eh?
How did you know?
Well, better than paying for it, eh? Come along, come in and divest yourself. Come on. We have met over the telephone. I am Ron's well-to-do father, Mr. Glum.
How do you do?
I know who you are. And, may I say what a conquest you've made of my young man-about-town son here? Oh, yes, he's really smitten. I've never seen him so smut. And here's me chattering on like a mud pie when I should be feeding you. Would you care to press yourself to a slice of cake?
Oh, thank you. It does look nice. Did your wife make this?
Oh, no, it's quite edible. Would you excuse me for a moment or two, Ronnie? I have to dash away and see my stockbroker for a moment or two. The ups and downs of finance, you know. Cut yourself a really big wedge, if you like. We're not short of a penny or two here, you know.
Thank you.
Get at it, Ron.
Oh, Ron, when I said I'd come for tea, I never realised you lived in this style.
Neither did I, eh?
Good afternoon.
Blimey, it's a special constable.
Constable? I am Simpson, chauffeur to Miss Partington.
Miss Partington? Miss Partington, but she's in there on the sofa with my son.
What are you talking about? Miss Partington is outside in the rolls.
In the rolls?
Would you be kind enough to return the pink hat she dropped from the balcony of the cinema onto your son's lap?
Dropped from the balcony? You mean she wasn't sitting next to my son?
Is it likely that Miss Partington would sit downstairs in the 1 and 9s?
Well, F, my dear.
Yes, Mr. Glum?
Does this pink beret mean anything to you?
No, Mr. Glum, I never wear a hat. And even if I did, this would take my wage packets for a year.
Well, take your filthy paws off, then. Oh, Mr. Simpson, could you give this to Miss Partington with my compliments and ask if she cared to pop inside to take a quick muffin tea with my unmarried son on the sofa there?
I doubt it. Miss Partington is 62 and a martyr to her stomach. Now, if you will excuse me, I must take this hat to be disinfected.
Capitalist lackey! Tool of the boss classes!
What are you so angry about, Mr. Glum?
You're nothing but an imposter. An imposter. You're no more rich than what we are.
You mean you aren't rich?
The only thing that's rich in this house is that Dundee cake, and that ain't paid for, so you can put that slice back.
It would choke me now. Oh, Ron, now I see what happened last night. I walk in here and the only reason you say all those nice things to me is because you think I've got money.
Oh, no, Eth, I don't do things like that.
Like what?
Think. I meant what I said.
Oh, Ron. And do you still?
Oh, yes, Eth. I admire you more than ever now I know you're just as cheap and common as what I am.
Ron, get away from that girl. Ron, she won't bring her father in with her. Ron, think of my old age. Ron, I'll find you another rich girl. Ron, let her be. Ron, it's your father speaking to you. Remember what I told you.
What you told me? Yes. Eth?
Yes, Ron, dear.
I find the company in here rather boring. Let us take a walk in the shrubbery.
Thank you, Ron, Eth, and of course, Mr. Glum. And isn't it good to see Jimmy again? Yeah. It really is. Yeah, that's what you call a moustache. I mean, mine looks like a sample. Anyway, stay by your set. There's more to come yet.
Lovely orchestra. Enjoying it. Where's that party from Southend?
Bruce Forsyth's Big Night, Part 4, production number 99253, date of recording 26/9/78, take 1.
Welcome back yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks ago, a legend came to London, and I was one of the lucky ones who got a seat to see her at the Palladium. All the critics we have in this country gave her rave reviews. In fact, some of them were quite ravenous. Now I'd like to give my own personal review. You've never seen a lady quite like this. You want to bet? You've got to bet. The divine Bette Midler. Although I've only been a fan of yours for 2 weeks. I've got to admit that, but I am a devoted one, if I may say so. And, I'd heard all about you, but I didn't believe it. So, you've been here just for a couple of weeks and you're leaving us soon, unfortunately. But you could have come over for at least 6 months, I should think.
I'd like to come over.
But what impressions will you carry back with you?
Actually, the same ones I came in with. My old impressions, I do impressions too.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
You going to do so?
No.
Oh, please. Oh, come on.
I can't.
Why not? Why not?
Well, because they're not finished impressions, They're none of them very, they're not what you would expect a professional entertainer to. But they're all sort of ragged around the edges. Would you like to see a few, really?
Yes, because that would be nice. Because this isn't informal. I mean, we saw you do the number there and all that sort of thing, but to do something off the cuff like this is lovely. This is how we like to see you, you know. So, do you need anything? Can I help you?
Yes, you can get me a stool. Do you have a stool?
A stool? Have we got a stool? Yes, we have a stool. Jolly good.
That's a marvellous
Okay, he was eating a pork pie, but never mind. A pork pie? Haven't you ever had a pork pie?
No, is that like a hat?
Oh.
They have little pork pie
Pork pie hats, but a pork pie... You've missed so much there.
I have, you're
You
right.
really have. Now, a pork pie is a pie with all pork meat in it and sort of jelly. And, oh, yeah, you buy them at Harrods.
Is that like hog's pudding?
It could be. Hog's pudding.
I mean, is it like...
Hog's pudding?
Blood pudding, hog's head pudding.
Hog's head pudding?
No, I got it all wrong.
No,
Is it like a blancmange?
No, a blancmange, no. A blancmange hasn't got a crust on it.
No, it doesn't?
No.
But a pork pie has.
It's got a crust. It's pastry.
But it's actually the same thing,
Yes,
right?
pork pie. Mind you, you're Jewish.
Yes,
Well, you mustn't eat pork pie.
No, not me. I would never
No,
eat
you
a
mustn't
pork-
eat pork pie.
God,
Anyway, there's your stool.
My stool, thank you. This is my impression of Shelley Winters in the Poseidon Adventure.
Shelley Winters in the Poseidon
Yes, has that played here yet?
Has it played here yet?
Yes.
We have got, you know, sort of talkies in the last...
I see. All right, then.
Has it played here yet?
All right, then. Wait a minute.
But don't talk down to us, please.
I don't want to wait now. Where shall I don't want to obliterate your face.
Don't worry about me. You just...
All right.
I'm in the background. I'm just sort of seeing a bit of scenery.
All right, this is my impression of Shelley Winters in the Poseidon Adventure. Thank you. It must be made in Japan. Excuse me. Yeah.
That was lovely, Shelley. Did you do any others? Wait a minute, you promised some more.
I have Joan of Arc at the stake.
Joan of Arc at the stake?
Yes, it's very simple.
I've never seen anybody do... They love it. Come on, another one. Please.
I don't have any others.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. Oh, well, it was worth doing.
Thank you
See,
very
it was
much.
worth doing. Now, look, so you're going to leave us soon and all that sort of thing, but, you know, and although
Not
you've enjoyed
soon
yourself...
enough, hon. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, but I mean...
I still have 20 minutes to go on this show.
I wish...
My God, it seems like a long time. Go ahead, Bruce. Just jump in when you feel like it.
I wish you'd have been here last year, you know, for the
wish I
Jubilee.
had
For the
too.
Jubilee.
Oh, the Jubilee?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I missed it. I'm so sorry. It was quite fascinating. We were in Canada while it was going on, and of course they were crazy, rabid
Yes.
about the Jubilee. It was very exciting. I love the royal family. I think they're marvelous.
Do you
They're
really?
so white. They are white, aren't they? They really are white. I mean, you don't get any whiter than that, do you, dear? I met the Queen's designer once while we were in Nantucket, which is...
Oh, yes.
It was Hardly Any, is that his name? It was
Hardly Any?
Excuse me, did I get it wrong?
Hardly a miss.
Oh, I'm so
a miss.
sorry.
That was a big
I'm
miss.
so sorry.
Hardly any. Yes, well now...
Am I still here?
Yes, you do. Why are you so bored? For
Oh, no,
goodness sake.
no.
I mean, now that you are here, and you know quite a lot about... You know more about us than you sort of let on.
I love the British. I'm mad for British.
What took you so long to get here, then?
Oh, we were waiting for Freddie Laker.
Well, I walked right into that one, didn't I? Yeah, went for Freddie Laker. Yeah.
Actually, the real reason we came to London was not just to do that piddly show at the Palladium, no.
No.
And merely because we wanted to peddle our wares on Portobello Road, no. No, the real reason we came to London was...
What was the real reason?
I just had to meet Mary Whitehouse just once. Before I die. Well, I've met her, and you see... Yes.
Are you all right, dear?
Yes, darling. I love this position.
Oh, well,
Brings back so many memories.
Does it? Brings back so many memories.
Yes.
Well, it brings back a few memories to Violet over there as well. My love, I did read in one of your reviews that you do half your act lying on the stage.
Yes, I do.
Well, we were prepared for this. Don't worry about it. Have we got a couple of pillows? Because we were prepared just in case you sort of wanted to lie down. Thank you. There we are. One for me.
Like Bridget Bardot and Viva Maria.
Fine, there we are.
No,
That's fine. I don't mind. Lovely. Would you like some tea?
Yes, thank you.
Where's some tea, please? Because we thought you might sort of want to do all this. Jolly good. That's lovely. That's absolutely marvellous. Okay, fine. Would you... what are they... What's that? Oh, it's real tea. Real tea.
Real tea.
Would you care to be mother?
What does that mean? Mother. Why, are you going to be dad? What's going to happen now? Give us a little Coverlet?
No, but I mean, you know,
What does that mean? Mama serves? Mother serves?
Mama serves, yes. Mother means you pour the tea. I'll tell you something.
marvelous.
Parkinson's never done this, has he?
Oh, this is great.
Have you heard of Parkinson?
No. Is it like a disease?
Yes. It is like a disease. We get it every Saturday night. He does a late show on Saturday night. You know, he's all right.
Are you on Saturday night too?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be gone.
He's not you. He's not very you there. All he talks about is Barnsley and cricket and Gene Kelly. So you're not.
What, is he a poof?
Oh no. Not lately. No. But you know, this laying on the stage. This laying on the stage bit and all that,
yes.
I mean, it's a lovely kind of humour. I know you do it a lot in your act. But tell me, what is your favourite kind of humour?
Dirty stories. I love dirty jokes.
Do you really?
I love dirty jokes. I mean, I don't know. My folks don't like dirty jokes.
No.
My mother thinks they're all right, but my father thinks they're quite awful. But I love them because because I wasn't brought up in that. I was brought up very strictly and everything. So I like dirty jokes, and I like political humour.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes. So it's not always the easiest thing in the worord to do, though, you know, political humor. You have to have a really good target. Someone that's really laugh-provoking. Like, for instance, your political fellows are not that...
they're not really.
No, they're really sort of bland and slow to boil.
Yeah.
Like oatmeal, sort of, you know. Like James Callahan. I had so much Edwin Heath material. I'm sorry he's not PM anymore. But like James Callahan is like he's not just dull himself. He's the cause of dullness in others. And then, of course, there's Mrs. Thatcher and...
Mrs. Thatcher, yes.
Mrs. Thatcher and she's quite pristine, isn't she? She wears little pearls around the neck and sort of signals her husband with the pearls. Yeah. And the clip on the left means one thing, clip on the right means another thing.
But how do you relax?
How do I relax? Well, I'm a great film fan. I love to watch the films. I love to watch old movies.
Yes.
I love to read. I love to I go out and eat, you know, stuff my face, have a good time. Same old thing everybody else does. Yeah. How about you? How do you relax?
Oh, I relax. I like watching television in bed and reading and that kind of thing.
What, all in bed?
Yeah, all in bed. But, anyway, it's been lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much.
It really has. I haven't enjoyed myself on television for...
It is a nice way to work,
Will you sing us another couple of songs before you go?
Sure, I'd be delighted.
I'm just going to lay here and enjoy you.
Good.
So what are you going to sing for us?
I'll sing downs and ups. Oh, excuse me. I'll sing a sort of blue, sad little song, and then a sort of joyous little song.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. May I help you to your feet?
Yes, I wish you sort of would.
No hard feelings.
No.
Yes, I thought you'd like that one. Off we go then. Bette Midler.
We had an apartment in the city. Life of their own left us alone. And John and Linda, they live in Omaha. And our Joe, he's somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. I still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know, trees just grow stronger, and old rivers, they grow wilder every day. someone to say, oh, hello in there, hello. Now me and my husband, we don't talk much anymore. You see, he sits and he stares out the back door screen. And all the news, it just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we've both seen. Someday I'll go call my friend Judy. You know, we used to work together at the factory. But what will I say if she should ask what's new? Say nothing, and what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know, trees, they just grow stronger, and old rivers, they grow wilder every day. Oh, people, they just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello here and there, hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime and you spot some hollow ancient eyes, don't you pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Oh, hello.
What's new, girls? Nothing. Look at these girls. Each and every one of them a former Miss Stepney. I tell you, help is so hard to find. Good to get those old spike heels back on the boards again, ain't it, girls? We're gonna do for you at this particular time a little number that was originally recorded by the toughest girl group in all of rock and roll. Those girls were so tough, they would beat you up as soon as sing to you. They did not give a doggone. My little girl's gonna help me out. These girls are known as the staggering harlots. Girls, stagger a little bit for the folks. Go ahead, stagger a little bit. Where was I? Oh, yes. The group that we were talking about was actually a quartet, but you only saw 3 girls at one time because the 4th girl was always in the hospital having an operation. By now you've probably guessed. God, they're hip over in this club. They're not so hot over here, though. Christ. Oh, excuse me. I forgot where I was. If you haven't already guessed, the group we're talking about is known popularly as the fabulous Shangri-La.
Hey, Beth.
that motorcycle after school, huh? Well, is he gonna pick you up after school today? Oh, forgive me, baby. Tell me, girl, where'd you meet him? Where did you meet him?
Come and see us anytime. You're alone.
I hope we've helped to make your Saturday a fun and time just doesn't matter day. Tomorrow never ever comes. At least that's what they say. I hope they're wrong. It's not too long before I spend another Saturday with you. Good night, everybody.
Forsyth's Big Night next week at 7:25. Bruce is joined by special guest star Elton John, Charlie Drake as the worker, Pam Ayres, the Gloves, and Bruce returns with joke folk, fancy dresses and teletennis, all in Bruce Forsyth's Big Night next week.